Hello, and welcome to another For Honor Breakdown video. Today, we're going to be looking at the Warlord Hero Class. The Warlord belongs to the Vikings and looks like a big bearded beast. You're also able to play, but not customize the Warlord from the start. If you wish to customize, you'll have to spend steel to unlock. Classed as a heavy armor hero, it excels at harassing the enemy and using counter attacks. Time to check out the Warlord's feats. Every hero has 4 tiers of feats available to them. Each tier has 3 abilities that can be either passive or activated by pressing the directional pad. You'll have to forgive if some of the icons display incorrectly. Beta is beta. Remember, feats unlock in tiers. Once a tier is fully unlocked, you move on to the next. The first tier of feats has 2 passives and 1 active ability. The first feat is Speed Revive, allowing you to revive fallen teammates faster. The second feat is Rush. When activated, it provides your hero increased movement speed for a short time. The third and final feat in tier 1 is Deadly, a passive that increases your attack damage. The second tier of feats has 2 active and 1 passive ability. The first feat is Bear Trap, allowing you to place a trap that when triggered causes low damage to the enemy and holds them in place for a short time. The second feat is Juggernaut. Whilst active, your movement speed is greatly lowered but your attacks deal greater damage. The third and final feat in tier 2 is Flesh Wound, a passive that gives you moderate damage reduction. The third tier of feats has 1 active ability and 2 passives. The first feat is Fury. This increases your sprint speed slightly and greatly increases your attack and defense whilst active. The second feat is Punch Through, a passive that causes damage when attacks are blocked. The third and final feat in tier 3 is Tough as Nails, a passive that increases your maximum health. The fourth and final tier of feats has 2 passives and 1 active ability. The first feat is Regenerate, a passive that causes you to regenerate health when out of combat. The second feat is Auto Revive. When dying, this allows you to revive without the help of another player. The third and final feat is Fire Flask, allowing you to set a small area on fire. Any enemies that are caught in this or that walk through the area are set alight and take damage over time. Time to check out the Warlord hero specific traits. Renown and Revenge mode appear to be available to all classes. Superior block light attacks gives your light attack superior block property during their startup. Use these for counter attacks. Uninterruptible heavy attacks makes your heavy attacks uninterruptible at their startup. Time them well to trade blows with an enemy. Full block stance allows you to block from all directions and requires stamina to use. When active, full block drains your stamina and you lose a portion of stamina for every block. Let's check out the Warlord fighting style in action. Slow and strong, the Warlord is a counter attacker who hits hard and can sustain lots of damage. The Warlord has 2 chain attacks. Focus Strikes, a light attack followed by a heavy attack. And Hack and Slash, a heavy attack followed by a light attack. When surrounded, press both heavy and light attacks to perform a zone attack. While sprinting, press the heavy attack to perform a head splitter leap. Dodging forwards and pressing heavy attack also performs a head splitter leap. Hold downwards on the right stick to activate the full block stance. All incoming attacks bounce back when in this mode. Beware your stamina meter. Once it's empty, you'll leave guard mode exhausted. Whilst in full block stance, press heavy attack to use Board and Blade. Or press X rapidly to perform an unblockable headbutt. Make up for your short range by focusing on your counter-attack abilities. Time your light attacks to block incoming attacks and counter the enemy. Time your heavy attacks to trade blows with the enemy. Because they're uninterruptible, you'll always strike but you'll still take damage. You can quickly enter and leave full block stance. Use this to your advantage to defend against attacks. After a successful block in full block stance, press the light attack to quickly land a guaranteed strike with block and stab. Press X after a head splitter leap to connect a headbutt. You can follow this with a block and stab by pressing the light attack afterwards. Press X after a parry to use a shield counter. Press light attack afterwards for a guaranteed block and stab. Be sure to check out my channel for more For Honor videos, and I'll see you on the battlefield. Thank you so much for watching. Shout outs to subscribers new and old. You guys are the best. Thumbs up or down, and leave your comments on the video in the section below. Subscribe to the channel to be notified of uploads. Follow me on Twitch to be notified when I'm live streaming. and follow me on Twitter for daily updates. Take care, and I'll see you next time.